Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We've got a Kastle MX84 for you right now. This is a carryover model from last year when it was new. So this MX84 is the same as it was in 2025. Build, construction, shape, graphic, everything carries forward. That kind of remains, or makes it remain as one of the cleanest carving skis out there. Kastle, for a number of years now, has done a great job with this MX line in kind of this mid-80s. It was an 83, now it's an 84. Has really been the one that has caught my eye specifically as making just the most beautifully round S-shaped turns out there with minimal effort, although the ski does happen to be on the demanding side. If you have a good skill set, you can take advantage of this ski's precision and quality relatively easily. If you're an intermediate or a progressing skier, it's going to feel a little bit stiff and a little bit challenging. But for an advanced or an expert skier, someone that has good balance and a good skill set, it's pretty easy to get this thing to open up and really make some super clean subsequent turns. They really do a good job with their construction, built with their Infinicore technology, really thin stringers of wood used in this core, and that allows them to really mix kind of the flex and the behavior of the ski overall. Do get 2 sheets of metal, and then their new Hollowtech technology that we saw last year really just kind of starts above where the metal ends here. So this more hollowed out area is lighter with less mass, so it requires less effort to get it to quiet down. But overall, really sturdy, strong construction here, full sidewall, aluminum tail insert, just a very, very burly overall feel. This is the 169, and we're on the scale here at 1,820 grams. So it's not overly heavy. This is a slightly shorter length, but it does feel like it has that heft to it, especially underfoot and through the tail. That Hollowtech does make that tip a little bit more agile and more eager to enter a turn, especially because this very end of the ski is a little bit more flexible. So you can get that really nice initiation out of the tip of the turn, out of the ski. And then the tail is on the stiffer side. There's a lot of business back here in the tail section of the ski for sure. Shape-wise, mid-80s is a fun place to be. It does mix between front side and all mountain. The ski does have more of a versatile shovel, but then from there on back, it is very much an on-trail carving machine. The width helps when that snow kind of gets funky throughout the day. It's not like you're going to be reaching for this to be a versatile all-mountain ski. It's really better suited for groomers, smooth and firm terrain, but then it won't balk either if you get it into more adventurous stuff. Certainly the tail kind of keeps it out of being drifty or playful or anything like that. It is very responsive and does want to be engaged most of the time. So if you want to use this in an off-trail format, you just have to be prepared to put in a little bit more effort to get the thing to perform as you see fit. Not terribly high camber here. Most of the energy and power is built into the core of the ski, so you're getting a lot of that strength through the construction rather than building it into the profile. We do see some of that versatility in this tip shape here, just a little bit wider, a little bit lighter, but not a whole lot to talk about in terms of rocker. Kastle certainly is more known for their precision in their skis, and even their all-mountain skis in the mid-80s are meant and designed to be more precise than playful. And that's seen in the tail as well. Just a smidge of splay at the end, but really, really looks like just a wider race style of a tail. Solid, chunky aluminum insert in the back. And that is just making this thing just absolutely rip around turns. 14.7 meter turn radius here, so it does kind of like to live in that mid zone little bit longer than slalom, shorter than high-speed GS, but super solid and stable through whatever type of turns you want to put it through. We do have some tester feedback here as well. Tester Devin Laidman, she notes that it is very stable underfoot and fun to initiate a turn and keep throughout the arc. Yeah, I like how she points out that it's fun to initiate the turn, that it doesn't just absolutely rip you through the turn. That slightly lighter construction and a little bit more flexible tip shape does kind of ease you into the turn, and then from there on back you really feel it come to life and provide a ton of power and performance. You know, as such, it's again not really an intermediate level ski. I think that advanced and certainly expert skiers will be able to get the most out of it. Doesn't mean that it's unapproachable for an intermediate who's looking for a high quality product, who wants something that's going to have a fantastic edge grip, but it is going to be a little bit tough, especially in the tail. I think that it's okay to size down if you're in the middle, if you're kind of a little bit hesitant as to going to a certain length based on your ability level or level of aggressiveness. But overall, this is a strong ski that's going to be best used by advanced and expert skiers, mainly in an on-trail format. But that's it. That is the beautiful Kastle MX84. Make sure to check this thing out here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.